So you've been researching Xoloitzcuintlis. Maybe you saw one online, couldn't stop thinking about them, and now you're seriously considering getting one. I get it. But here's the thing. Almost everything you've read doesn't actually prepare you for living with one. I'm going to share 10 things I genuinely wish someone had told me before bringing my Xolo home. Stay until number 1. It surprised me most. But before we dive in, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a breed deep dive. Number 10. More Velcro than you think. People assume Xolos are aloof, maybe even cold, because of how they look. That couldn't be further from the truth. These dogs are deeply affectionate, not in an in-your-face Labrador way, but in a quiet, constant way. Mine follows me from room to room like a shadow. If I sit down, she's beside me within 30 seconds. She doesn't jump or demand attention loudly. She just gravitates toward me. It took a few weeks to realize this wasn't separation anxiety. This is just how Xolos love. Number 9. Smartly stubborn. Xolos are genuinely intelligent. They pick up commands fast, sometimes embarrassingly fast. But intelligence in dogs is a double-edged thing. My Xolo learned sit in a day. She also figured out that if she waits long enough, I'll repeat the command, and she can pretend the first one didn't happen. Training works best when sessions are short and engaging. The moment she's bored, she's done cooperating. So keep things fresh, use high-value treats, and don't mistake her selective listening for stubbornness. She absolutely understands you. Number 8. Sunscreen is real. Nobody warned me about skincare. Hairless Xolos have exposed skin that sunburns. Actual sunburn, like you and I get at the beach. On hot days, my dog gets dog-safe sunscreen before any extended time outside. In winter, she wears a coat. Not for aesthetics, but because she genuinely needs it. Their skin can also get dry or develop blackheads if you don't keep it clean. I use a gentle wipe-down routine a few times a week. It sounds high maintenance, but it honestly becomes second nature pretty quickly. Number 7. Cold is their nemesis. Here's something that caught me off guard. Xolos feel cold far more than other dogs. They don't have a fur coat to insulate them, so any chill goes straight to their skin. My Xolo burrows under blankets, presses herself against warm bodies, and visibly shivers if the house drops below a certain temperature. If you live somewhere with harsh winters, this matters. A heated dog bed is worth every penny. On the flip side, they can overheat in direct sun too, so you're essentially managing their temperature year-round. Number 6. Bonded, deeply bonded. I've had other dogs. The loyalty a Xolo shows is different. They tend to bond most intensely with 1 or 2 people, and that bond is strikingly strong. My Xolo knows the sound of my car. She knows my routine. When I leave for longer than usual, she notices. This level of loyalty is beautiful, but it does mean early socialization is important. A Xolo that only trusts one person can become anxious around strangers or in new environments. Expose them to different people and places while they're young. Number 5. Surprisingly quiet. Before I got a Xolo, I expected the exotic-looking dog to have some dramatic personality to match. But honestly, she's calm, reserved even. Xolos aren't typically big barkers. Mine will alert me if something's genuinely unusual, but she doesn't go off at every delivery truck or squirrel. In a house where noise matters, maybe you work from home, have a baby, or have neighbors close by, this is genuinely underrated. That said, if they're bored or under-exercised, that quiet personality can tip into anxious energy fast. Number 4. They need real exercise. Don't let the calm demeanor fool you. Xolos have real energy that needs an outlet. They're not marathon runners, but a short walk around the block won't cut it either. Mine does best with 1 solid walk per day and some active playtime. Fetch, short jogs, exploring new environments. She thrives on it. Without enough movement, she gets restless and starts redirecting that energy into things I'd rather she didn't. The sweet spot is consistent, moderate activity, not sporadic, intense bursts. Number 3. Natural watchdogs. Xolos were kept as protectors for thousands of years. That history shows up in modern dogs more than you'd expect. They're naturally observant and will alert you to anything that doesn't feel right. An unfamiliar person at the door, a strange sound, a change in the environment. They're not aggressive, but they are watchful. My Xolo will place herself between me and a stranger she hasn't assessed yet. She's not growling, she's just watching. Once she's comfortable, she relaxes completely. It's quiet, measured protective behavior, not reactivity. Number 2, great with family. I've seen people hesitate about Xolos around kids or multi-pet households. In my experience, they adapt beautifully when properly introduced. They're gentle and tend to be patient. With kids, my Xolo is careful. She doesn't knock over or roughhouse. With our cat, it took a few weeks, but now they coexist without drama. The key is giving them a safe space to retreat to when they need quiet. They're not chaotic family dogs. They're measured, steady ones. That energy tends to complement family life really well. Number 1, they will weird you out. And here's number 1. The thing nobody tells you because it sounds too strange to say out loud. Xolos are just odd. In the most endearing way. Mine stares at nothing. She positions herself under lamps like she's sunbathing on purpose. She makes sounds that are hard to describe. Not quite a bark, not quite a whine. Something in between. She has opinions about the furniture. She communicates in ways that feel almost human. You will find yourself looking at her wondering what is going on in that ancient brain, and you won't want to stop. So, guys, owning a Xolo is genuinely unlike owning any other dog. They're loyal, a little quirky, surprisingly low bark, and completely captivating once you understand them. If you're seriously considering one, I hope this gave you a more honest picture than the usual breed overview. If you already own a Xolo, drop your number 1 surprise in the comments. I'd love to compare notes. Like this video if it helped, and subscribe for more honest dog content.